Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to have you here. Today, we're diving into a topic that's becoming increasingly important in the modern workplace, leading multi-generational teams. Picture this. Your team consists of people from different age groups. You've got baby boomers, Generation X, Millennials, and even Generation Z. Each of these generations comes with its own unique set of values, preferences, expectations, and ways of communicating. And let's be honest, these differences can sometimes lead to conflicts, misunderstandings, and, well, not so great team morale. Now, if you're a young executive navigating this challenging terrain, you're in the right place. I've been there myself, and I've done some research to help you lead your multi-generational team effectively and in harmony. So stick around as I share some valuable tips that can make a real difference. Tip number 10. Respect the diversity of your team. One of the most important things you can do as a leader of a multi-generational team is to respect the diversity of your team members. Diversity is not only about age, but also about values, preferences, expectations, and communication styles. Each generation has its own strengths and skills that can benefit the team. Instead of judging or stereotyping your team members based on their age, you should appreciate and celebrate their uniqueness and value. You should also encourage your team members to respect and learn from each other's differences and to leverage them for the team's success. Tip number 9. Communicate clearly and frequently. Communication is the key to any successful team, but it is especially crucial for multi-generational teams. You need to ensure that everyone in your team understands the goals, expectations, roles, and responsibilities of the team, and that they are updated on the progress and challenges of the team. You also need to use different communication channels and methods that suit the preferences of each generation. For example, some may like face-to-face meetings, while others may like emails or instant messages. You should also ask your team members for their feedback and input on how to improve the communication in the team. Tip number 8. Encourage collaboration and feedback. One of the advantages of having a multi-generational team is that you can tap into the diverse perspectives and experiences of your team members. You can create a culture of collaboration and feedback by creating opportunities for your team members to share their ideas, opinions, and insights with each other. You can also ask your team members for their feedback on your own performance and leadership style, and be open to learning from them. You should also give constructive and positive feedback to your team members and help them grow and improve their skills and performance. Tip number 7. Provide coaching and mentoring. As a young executive, you may feel nervous or insecure about leading people who are older or more experienced than you. However, you can overcome this by providing coaching and mentoring to your team members. Coaching is about helping your team members develop their skills and achieve their goals. Mentoring is about sharing your knowledge and experience with your team members and helping them grow professionally and personally. You should also seek coaching and mentoring from your team members, especially those who have more expertise or wisdom than you. You should also appreciate and acknowledge their contributions and efforts. Tip number 6. Adapt your leadership style. Another tip for leading multi-generational teams is to adapt your leadership style to suit the needs and preferences of different generations. You may have a preferred way of leading your team based on your own personality, values, and experience. However, you may need to adjust your style to match the expectations and desires of different generations. For example, some generations may prefer a more directive and authoritative style, while others may prefer a more participative and democratic style. Some may want more feedback and recognition, while others may want more autonomy and independence. You should also be flexible and adaptable to different situations and challenges that may arise in your team, and use the appropriate style for each context. Adapting your leadership style will help you communicate better with your team members and motivate them to perform at their best. Tip number 5. Manage conflicts constructively. Conflicts are inevitable in any team, but they can be more frequent and intense in multi-generational teams. You need to be able to handle conflicts in a respectful and constructive way, without letting them escalate or harm the team's performance and relationships. You can do this by listening to both sides of the issue, acknowledging the emotions and feelings involved, finding common ground and mutual interests, and seeking win-win solutions. Tip number 4. Embrace change and innovation. One of the challenges of leading multi-generational teams is that the different generations may have different reactions and responses to change and innovation. Some may be more resistant or skeptical, while others may be more enthusiastic or curious. You need to embrace change and innovation as a leader and inspire your team to do the same. You can do this by explaining the benefits and opportunities of change and innovation, involving your team in the decision-making and implementation process, and providing support and guidance along the way. Tip number 3. Create a shared vision and purpose. Another challenge of leading multi-generational teams is that different generations may have different motivations and aspirations for their work. Some may be more driven by money or status, while others may be more driven by meaning or impact. You need to create a shared vision and purpose for your team that can align and inspire all your team members, regardless of their age. You can do this by articulating a clear and compelling vision and purpose for your team, connecting it to the larger goals and values of the organization, and showing how each team member's work contributes to it. Tip number 2. Celebrate successes and have fun. Don't forget to celebrate the successes and achievements of your team, both as a group and as individuals. Recognize and reward your team members for their contributions and efforts. This will boost their morale and motivation and make them feel valued and appreciated. Also, have some fun with your team by organizing social events or activities that can help build rapport and trust among your team members. This will also help reduce stress and tension and create a positive and enjoyable work environment. You should also join in the fun and show your team members your human and fun side. Tip number 1. Be humble and authentic. The final tip for leading multi-generational teams is to be humble and authentic as a leader. Humility means that you recognize your own limitations and gaps, and that you are open to learning from others, especially those who have more age or experience than you. Authenticity means that you are honest and transparent with your team members, and that you show them your true personality, values, and beliefs. Being humble and authentic will help you build trust and credibility with your team members and make them feel more comfortable and connected with you. It will also help you avoid arrogance or insecurity, which can undermine your leadership effectiveness. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, feel free to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments section below. Until next time, take care and keep learning.